Have you ever wondered if your car would stay stable under a sudden swerve to avoid a surprise obstacle like a deer or a moose? That's exactly what the moose test simulates. The goal is to perform a quick double lane change maneuver at highway speed without losing control or knocking down cones. Over the past few years, various automotive outlets have tested vehicles under these conditions, and the results are eye-opening. In this video, we're revealing the 10 popular sedans, many of them electric or hybrid models with advanced technology and high price tags, failed to meet the safety benchmark. Let's go through the list and understand why these cars struggled and what set the best apart. Number 10 is the Toyota Camry Hybrid 2022, a car known for comfort and fuel efficiency. It managed the maneuver cleanly only up to 73 kilometers per hour. The Camry is equipped with eco-focused tires that offer low rolling resistance, enhancing fuel economy, but significantly reducing lateral grip. Its soft suspension, tuned for a smooth ride, lacks the rigidity needed for rapid directional changes. As a result, during the Moose test, the Camry remained stable, but couldn't match the required agility, forcing it to hit cones at higher speeds. Despite being a great family sedan, it clearly prioritizes ride comfort over emergency handling. At number 9, the Audi RS3 Sedan 2022, a car that many associate with precision handling and sporty dynamics. Despite its high-performance credentials, the RS3 topped out at 75 kilometers per hour. The test revealed a tendency to understeer, especially during the second phase of the lane change. While the chassis is performance-oriented and the engine delivers thrilling power, its balance under extreme lateral loads exposed limitations in front-end grip and ESC timing. It performed well compared to average sedans, but not well enough for its segment. Number 8 is the Mercedes-Benz EQE 2023, a premium electric sedan. It impressed in straight-line comfort and tech features, but when faced with quick, evasive maneuvers, it showed its weaknesses. Weighing well over 2 tons, the EQE's heavy battery pack and soft suspension setup led to considerable mass transfer during sharp turns. This limited the car to 74 kilometers per hour in the test. Although it remained composed and didn't feel unsafe, its responses were simply not fast enough for a cleaner result. The vehicle's weight was its biggest enemy in this situation. In 7th place is the Polestar 2 from 2022, an electric sedan positioned as a direct rival to the Tesla Model 3. Despite its Scandinavian engineering and sportier performance package, it also capped out at 74 kilometers per hour. Testers observed consistent understeer and a surprisingly passive electronic stability control system, which didn't intervene aggressively enough when the vehicle began to lose grip. While the Polestar 2 feels refined and confident in everyday driving, the Moose test highlighted that its software calibration may be too conservative for high-stress avoidance scenarios. Coming in 6th is the Hyundai Ioniq 6 2023. This vehicle stands out for its futuristic design and excellent efficiency, but in the Moose test, it disappointed. It managed only 72 kilometers per hour. The stock Nexen tires, optimized for low rolling resistance, offered minimal side grip. Combined with a soft suspension intended for comfort and long-range cruising, the Ioniq 6 couldn't maintain its line during sudden steering input. The car's aerodynamic strengths couldn't overcome its dynamic weaknesses in this emergency maneuver. Number 5 is the Chinese BYD Han EV 2023, an ambitious full-size electric sedan. The Han EV promises luxury and range, but failed to meet the agility demands of the test. It could only complete the Moose maneuver at 70 kilometers per hour. The car struggled with pronounced understeer and was sensitive to throttle inputs, which upset the balance during the lane change. Its weight and tuning made it behave more like a large SUV than a sedan. BYD is pushing hard into global markets, but these results show there's still room to refine their chassis dynamics. Number 4, the BMW i5 eDrive 40 from 2024 is part of BMW's latest EV lineup. While equipped with advanced driving aids and refined cabin technology, it failed to exceed 73 kilometers per hour in the Moose test. Despite initially entering the maneuver at nearly 79 kilometers per hour, the driver had to decelerate mid-move to avoid losing control. The vehicle's soft suspension and hefty 2.2-ton mass proved to be the limiting factors in high-speed agility. It highlights a growing challenge in premium EVs, balancing weight, luxury, and dynamic responsiveness. In third place is its smaller sibling, the BMW i4 eDrive 40 2022. While it shares many components with the i5, the i4's rear-wheel drive layout and slightly lower mass weren't enough to improve its score. Like the i5, it peaked at 73 kilometers per hour. Its handling was described as tricky. Understeer occurred early, followed by a tendency to oversteer, indicating a mismatch in front-rear grip balance. Tire performance and ESC programming likely contributed to this instability. It's a capable car, but one that demands a skilled driver in emergencies. At number 2, we find the Mercedes-Benz EQS 580 2023. This luxury flagship EV is built for long-distance comfort and cutting-edge technology, but its massive 2.5-ton curb weight made the Moose test a real challenge. The EQS could only manage 72 kilometers per hour. Though its suspension was tuned for comfort and its ESC was responsive, the sheer inertia of the vehicle prevented it from executing fast directional changes cleanly. The car felt secure, but simply couldn't defy physics. And finally, the car that performed the worst in this group. The Lexus LS 500h 2021. Known for its luxury and hybrid efficiency, the LS struggled from the outset. It topped out at just 71 kilometers per hour in the test. The car's extreme weight, about 2.3 tons, generated too much momentum, and its ESC reacted too late to correct the vehicle's path. While it never felt dangerously out of control, the Lexus was unable to complete the maneuver within the required parameters. It's a reminder that elegance and stability don't always go hand in hand under pressure. Against this backdrop of respectable but underwhelming performances, one vehicle stood out above all: the Tesla Model 3 long-range AWD. In multiple tests, this electric sedan completed the Moose test at a blistering 83 kilometers per hour, the highest recorded for any sedan. The Model 3's underfloor battery creates an exceptionally low center of gravity. Its near-perfect weight distribution, immediate torque, sharp steering, and high-performance tires allow it to rotate into and out of corners with precision. The car's behavior in the Moose test was confident, sharp, and predictable. Exactly what you want in a real emergency.